Se trepa en la mesa y que se jodan. En el perreo no se quita. Fuma y se pone bella. ¿Bella qué?
Don't worry, you're not the only one that doesn't understand reggaeton. De hecho, es muy difícil de entender para nosotros, los hablantes nativos del español. I'm Paulísima from Spring Spanish, and in this video you'll learn what on earth are reggaetoneros saying. Número 1. Escucha. Reggaeton is the reigning genre of music in Latin America. It started with the rhythms that Jamaicans brought to Panama, and from there it expanded to Puerto Rico, then the rest of Latin America and the world. Ahora es un fenómeno mundial, así que estoy segura que por lo menos has escuchado un par de canciones de reggaetón. Lo primero que tienes que hacer es seleccionar una canción. Let's take a very popular one. Bad Bunny's Titi me preguntó. We're going to listen to it a couple of times, trying to understand as much as we can. Puede que no sea mucho, pero es una buena práctica para empezar. Número 2. Estudia la letra. Then you have to Google the lyrics. La googleamos y la leemos en voz alta por lo menos 3 veces. You'll discover a few things. Lots of apostrophes, lots of slang, and lots of English words. Since Puerto Rico is a Spanish-speaking part of the US, it follows that while the lyrics would be mostly in Spanish, they are going to be heavily influenced by American English.
Saluden a Titi. Vamos a tirarnos un selfie. Say cheese. Ey, que sonrían las que ya les metí en un VIP. Ey, saluden a Titi. Vamos a tirarnos un selfie. Say cheese. Que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí.
Titi means auntie. I haven't heard this word in Mexico, but I'm sure it's common in other parts of Latin America. Most of the apostrophes are written in substitution for the letter S. That's one of the characteristics of the Spanish that is spoken in Puerto Rico, the omission of pronouncing the sound S. In some words, of course, not all of them.
Me la voy a llevar a toa pa un VIP. Ey.
This would be me las voy a llevar a todas para un VIP. But instead of saying me las, Bad Bunny says me la. And instead of saying voy a, he says voy. I love it. And hey, have you subscribed to the channel? If you haven't done it, this is the right time. Come on. Número 3. Escucha con mucha atención. Después de leer la letra 3 veces, ya estamos listos para el siguiente paso. Next step is to read it silently as we listen to the song. You might notice that soft R, the soft sound of letter R, when it's in the middle or at the end of certain words, instead of sounding like R, it sounds like L. That's a very common characteristic of the Spanish that is spoken in Puerto Rico. Now, in the same song, Titi me preguntó, but in a different verse, escucha cómo dice amol en vez de amor.
Mi primera novia en Kinder María, mi primer amor, se llamaba Talía.
Now you're ready to try to sing along. Do this using the lyrics function on Spotify, or you can find the YouTube version of the song with lyrics, con letra. Número 4. Familiarízate con palabras comunes. Reggaeton is considered an urban genre, and as such, it has its own vocabulary. Many of its characteristic words have become part of the way young people speak. Here are some words that will keep popping up when you listen to reggaeton. Do stay until the end because there are some words that if you don't know how to use them properly, if you mix them up, well, it can be embarrassing. Perreo. Perreo is the style of dancing that goes perfect with reggaeton. Think of Latino twerking. And now I'm going to recreate an actual exchange that I had with my niece Paulina, who adores, loves, is crazy about reggaeton. Tía Peque, hay que salir. Tengo ganas de perreo intenso. Ay, pero es que tú sabes perrear. Yo no. Ay, tía, después de 2 tequilas, cualquiera perrea hasta el suelo. The word perreo, perrear y todas sus variantes are commonplace in reggaeton. Check out this bit from this awesome song by Brazilian singer Anitta. In this song, she's looking to have a little perreo, un perreíto.
Y no te voy a envolver, sé que lo hacemos y tú vas a volver. Un perreíto en la pared, yo soy un caso que hay que resolver. Pero no te voy a envolver, sé que lo hacemos y tú vas a volver. Un perreíto pa' bellaquear.
Now, what is bellaquear? Bellaca, bellaco, bellaquear. Well, if you are bellaco, you're horny. Bellaco or bellaca, is the noun or the adjective actually, yeah. And the verb is bellaquear. Bellaquear. That would be like engaging in foreplay. Well, reggaeton is very sexually charged. It's explicit and it can be very vulgar at times. That's the reason why a lot of people hate it. Let me know in the comments what you think about reggaeton. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Maybe you hate it, but you love to perrear.
Se trepa en la mesa y que se jodan. En el perreo no se quita. Fuma y se pone bellaquita.
Pichear, like pitch, I think, in a baseball game. Okay, so pichear means to reject the advances of someone who's interested in you. Bad Bunny, once again, with his hit, Yo perreo sola.
Antes tú me pichabas, ahora yo picheo. Antes tú no querías, ahora yo no quiero. No, tranqui, yo perreo sola. Ta, 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 ta. Yo perreo sola.
Hanguear, it comes from the English hangout. Actually, Juan made a video about Spanglish, with words like that, like hanguear. You can check out that video here. Let's have a look at Me Porto Bonito, also by amazing, fantastic Bad Bunny.
Me paso jangueando a ver si coincido y por fin doy contigo, ma nuestra bellaquera nunca la olvido.
Me la paso jangueando. We took the English version and we gave it the Spanish treatment. As you know, in English, the progressive form, the continuous form, is made by adding ing at the end. Well, in Spanish, we do that by adding ando or endo. That's why jangueando, hanging out. Gato, gata. Gato o gata, gato for male, gata for female. It literally means cat, but it's also a word that is used to talk about your significant other, your partner.
Ella sabe que está buenota y no la presumen. Si yo fuera tu gato, subiera una foto lo viernes y lo lunes. Pa' que todo el mundo vea lo rica que tú estás.
Oh, remember that shortening words is super common. So instead of para que todo el mundo, es pa' que todo el mundo. Bichote, bichota, bicho. Beautiful singer Karol G popularized the term bichota to talk about a woman who is sexy and empowered and confident and knows how to move.
Salgo así, cala, de pie a tope, porque puede ser que con el mío te tope. Me siento bichota sin salir del bloque.
A bichote is a boss, a big shot.
Yo siempre quise ser bichote. Yo siempre quise ser bichote. Yo siempre quise ser bichote. Y ahora somos bichote.
Careful here, because while bichote and bichota are people, bicho is the male sexual organ. In Puerto Rico, not in Mexico. Bicho in Mexico is just a bug. In the next lesson, you'll find more tips to make the best out of listening to Spanish songs to take your Spanish to the next level. See you there.